皆さんこんにちは. Welcome back to Nani News. I am your host, Jin. Here's today's lineup. Anti-Valentine's Day protest held in Tokyo. Japanese man recreates Super Mario World using just a notebook. Japanese beauty product intentionally prints English backward on package. Well, let's get to the first news. An anti-Valentine's Day protest march held in Tokyo. A group of people who call themselves 革命的非モテ同盟 or Revolutionary Alliance of Unpopular Men held an annual demonstration to bring down Valentine's Day, or as they would like to call romantic capitalism. They have been active for over 10 years, and they also run demonstrations against Christmas and White Day at Shibuya. White Day is a day when guys give white chocolate to girls in return for the Valentine's Day gifts, and is observed in many other Asian countries. Just to clarify, on Valentine's Day, girls give guys chocolate. Why? One theory is because in 1958, a high-end department store, Isetan, introduced Valentine's Day to Japan, and the majority of the customers there were women. Back to the news. In the cold, 8 brave men and 1 woman walked through Shibuya for 30 minutes, chanting, "Crush Valentine's Day. Human values should not be decided according to how many chocolate he or she gets. And don't be controlled by the conspiracies of the candy makers."
我々の活動というものは間違いなく成果を上げてきた。その証拠は何か。今やチョコレート産業は異性に対してチョコレートを送るというビジネスモデルから友チョコであるとか自分に対するチョコであるとか、そのような全くもってたわけた戦略ビジネスモデルにシフトをしている。まさしく恋愛資本主義という思想そのものが我々の活動によって粉砕されたからに他ならない。バレンタインデーうるさい。バレンタインデーうるさい。お菓子メーカーの陰謀に踊らされるな。お菓子メーカーの陰謀に踊らされるな。
Oh, the passion. The passion in them is something that we can all learn from. They're Japanese memers. If you see the video, you'll see many chuckling and laughing. Like true Japanese. Even the Japanese memers are kind and orderly. For example, the president of Revolutionary Alliance of Unpopular Men, Takayuki Akimoto, hilariously stated, "It is our motto to be friendly and polite to the police. When demonstrating, we have never been stopped by the police. However, when we are interviewing the police during the application for the demonstration permit, if they notice that we are not posting as much on our official website or tweeting on Twitter, they get concerned that we are slacking off." What a wholesome guy. Some might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just Valentine's Day. It ain't no joke, Chief! Due to the importance of harmony that we place in our society, Japanese people tend to express emotions much less compared to Westerners, especially towards the opposite sex. By default, we are encouraged to be silent instead of expressive. Because we are not encouraged to be expressive of our feeling, and on top of the fact that we are shy, Valentine's Day is sort of an outlet for all the pent-up emotions towards loved ones, including friends. Basically, the day gives us a valid reason to express love. It's similar to why Japanese people have recently been going crazy on Halloween. It gives us a valid reason to be weird and is an opportunity to release all the pent-up weirdness. Also, the media bombards us and inundates us with advertisement, and around Valentine's Day, the city is literally covered with red. Seriously, it's like Chinese New Year without the firecrackers. In a specific romantic sense, It is as big as Christmas or New Year's. Especially for younger people, it could be the biggest event of the year. Because things go down. Here's a crude yet very accurate graph that I drew. It represents the rate at which new couples are born in the US depending on the time of the year. And here is the graph of Japan. Valentine is basically the day when your love life is decided. Furthermore, at school, the number of chocolate received is directly linked to your social hierarchy. On that day, chocolate received is more valuable than gold. You also notice that in general, there are more new couples in the USA. That is simply because dating culture is not as prevalent in Japan. To our next story, Japanese man creates Super Mario World using just a notebook. You know that anime where the whole story is about a guy procrastinating during class and making crazy things on his school desk? Yes, we have that anime, and it's called Tonari no Seki-kun. Well, we have that in real life. Twitter user Kisaragi Futae recreated the World 101 in Super Mario Bros. With pages of a notebook. He's a man who stayed true to the Japanese ethos of taking things to another level. Like the man who dated a cockroach. Subarashi. How can this not put a smile on your face? This video was entirely created by stop motion animation. He posts, "It's hard to see in the video, but the pieces have unique characteristics because of paper. It was really fun bending and burning paper and thinking of ways to defeat Goombas." If you look closely, you will see that the creator added some of his own twists to the Mario animation by using unique qualities of paper, such as when the Mario grows larger and eats the mushroom. In fact, his previous creations were all done using beads. He even created the Game Boy version of Pokemon. Japan, you make me so proud. Sometimes. For our last story, we have Japanese beauty product intentionally prints English backwards on package. Japan always confuses me. Is it the smartest country in the world? Or is it the dumbest? On one hand, we have stupid things like bowing all the time, even while we are on the freaking phone. But we also have genius inventions like takoyaki and parumu. So which do you think this is? No, it's not one of those Japanese people's hilarious misspelling, aka English. On the sunscreen container, the English text is written backwards. Why, Japan? Why? Nande? Turns out, this is so that it will be readable when taking a selfie with it. Why did the company make it so selfie friendly? Well, this particular sunscreen was a hit amongst young Japanese women because not only does this protect you from sunlight, but also makes the skin look better by making it look cleaner and shinier. Since people love to share their selfies online, the company decided to print the text backwards. This sunscreen is a limited offer, so I do think that the company is smart and bold for doing this, so I applaud them for that. However, I feel slightly sad that there's a demand for backward written text on a product. I can't put a finger to it, but I just feel like there's something shallow and backwards about this generation, my generation. But hey, I'm all about trying new stuff, so good job, Japan. So, how was your Valentine's? Well, mine was very single. But it was great single Valentine's. I went to this event where single people get together and watch the movie How to Be Single. I enjoyed the movie, but most of all, I enjoyed chatting and laughing together while watching the movie. One thing that I noticed at the singles movie event is that all the people there were STEM majors. What a surprise! Yes, my science, technology, engineering, and mathematics students who seem to be loved only by the job market. But hey, we went drinking afterwards, and overall, it was one of the best single Valentine's Day I've had. Anyways, Valentine's Day is over, so let's keep on moving forward and onwards. I'll see you soon. ありがとうございました。Is it the smartest country in the world, or is it the dumbest? On one hand, we have stupid things like bowling all the time, bowing